Recently, the Kardashian star, Kris Jenner's nose has been the topic of conversation among fans. Several people are discussing how her nostril seems to be deflated. Many are thinking it is from a plastic surgery makeover that went wrong. Noticeable cosmetic changes. Notably, fans are very aware that the Kardashian stars have undergone cosmetic changes for many years with information from Keeping Up with the Kardashians. But last month, Kris Jenner started getting criticism for an alleged deflated nostril after attending Victoria Beckham's fashion show in Paris, France. At the time, Kris wore a black dress topped with a black leather jacket and diamond necklaces. At the event, she was joined by Kim Kardashian and Corey Gamble. Fans observe Kris Jenner's deflated facial feature. As fans observe in close-up photos of Kris Jenner on Reddit, they can't help but be disturbed by the apparent nostril collapse. One commenter says, "Wait, what is up with that nostril? I'd rather just have a big nose and look old than that. Horrifying." Additionally, someone else comments, "All the money in the world couldn't help that deflated nostril." And a blunt commenter replies, "It's totally collapsed." Meanwhile, many users are blaming plastic surgery for the noticeable issue with Kris Jenner's nose. Sadly, one user reflects, "I also thought how beautiful Kris would be if she would have left her face alone. She would have aged beautifully." Several others echo how graceful her aging could have been without having work done, surgery or drug-related. In another Reddit thread, people speculated whether Kris Jenner's nose change was due to a botched surgery or possibly drug-related. Someone says, "To be fair, Kris's skin is still pretty great for her age. Her nose job is ****ed because she probably had way too many revisions, and I don't know about the Coke nose thing, but maybe that too." Women and humans in general are supposed to age. I'm glad your mom looks good, but we can't all be expected to look 30 to 40 forever. It's not the norm to have no wrinkles at this age. We're just in shock because of how filtered Kris normally looks in photos. One person points out, "Fair enough. I do think the overdone surgeries end up looking weird as people age. Scary to think of the maintenance and body dysmorphia Kylie and Khloe will have in their 70s with how much work they've already had. How will it look as they age?" Fans express concern that Kris Jenner might not be able to breathe. However, this isn't the first time Kris Jenner's appearance has struck up fan conversation lately. Last month, critics were concerned that Kris might not be able to breathe after seeing her nose. After a Beyoncé concert, Khloe posted a clip that shows them dancing in the party limo. With her head back, fans saw her nostrils had very little space. Sadly, only slits were available for breathing. On Reddit, a commenter says, "One says, there's no way Kris can breathe out of her nose." Someone else brings up, "Those collapsed nostrils alone would clearly make her a mouth breather, which would make her snore, and she might even have sleep apnea because of it." Another jokingly adds, "She must snore like a bison." What do you think is going on with Kris Jenner's nose? Do you think she had surgery again that has led to the collapse? Have you been keeping up with the latest episodes of The Kardashians? Give us your thoughts in the comments below. Kardashian fans have witnessed the Hulu star's facial features undergo cosmetic changes since the early days of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Critics of Kris, 68, expressed their shock over her supposedly deflated nostril after the reality star was seen attending Victoria Beckham's fashion show in Paris, France last month. The Kardashian star wore a slinky black dress with a black leather jacket and accessorized with diamond necklaces. She was joined by her daughter Kim Kardashian, 43, at the event and her longtime partner, Corey Gamble. Close-up photos of the Kardashian star were posted on Reddit, where fans shared their alarm at her apparent collapsed nostril. One person wrote, "Wait, what is up with that nostril? I'd rather just have a big nose and look old than that. Horrifying." Another added, "All the money in the world couldn't help that deflated nostril." A third commenter posted, "It's totally collapsed." Other users speculated that Kris had had surgery to obtain that effect on her nose. They lamented, "I also thought how beautiful Kris would be if she would have left her face alone. She would have aged beautifully." This isn't the first time fans have shared their concern over Kris' appearance. Earlier this month, critics asked how Kris could breathe after seeing her nose. The star's daughter, Khloe Kardashian, 39, posted a selection of clips of dancing and singing wildly in a car while driving back home from a Beyoncé concert. Pre-virus PLSDICSURGRIs. Kris has faced allegations of plastic surgery in the past. Last year, she admitted she wanted to get an eye lift and another boob job. The Q2K alum made the confession before getting a hip replacement on an episode of The Kardashians. "I'd love to have my boobs redone, I mean who wouldn't," she told Khloe. Kris added, "I went to the doctor today to get an eye exam. He said your eyelids on both eyes are getting a bit heavy. I said, this is the best day of my life. Are you trying to tell me I need to get my eyes done?" And he said yeah. "So I think I'll see if he can squeeze me in and then I can get ready for Kourtney's wedding." Facelift. Kris underwent a facelift during the filming of the reality series Keeping Up with the Kardashians. The TV personality underwent the cosmetic procedure in preparation for Kim's marriage to former NBA player Kris Humphries. Before the surgery, Kris was shown in the waiting room surrounded by her children. The teary-eyed star nervously admitted, "I don't want to die." Kim told her mom, "Don't be nervous. If you're scared, you don't have to do this. I'm sure everyone gets scared." The Kardashian clan gave the momager a group hug before she was wheeled away into surgery. After the operation, as she recovered from the procedure, Kim assured the bandaged Kris that the results were worth the pain of surgery. She told the recovering Kris, "Mom, you look fab," before adding, "so gorgeous."